Hello everyone, I am back. I know I've been gone for quite a bit of time, but like I think I mentioned in my last video, I have been working on a lot of things, various dolls. So I'll just make a quick video and show you what I've been working on. And this is my studio or where I work and make my dolls, and it's quite a big mess. So that might be fun for y'all to see the mess that is actually the day-to-day mess of how it looks to make dolls in my studio. So this is our main table that I work off of, and there is a shower curtain on here, and that's good to keep the table, clean and getting stained, and it comes off quickly if you need to. So this is a baby. This is Alyssa, a real born sculpt from Bountiful Baby, and I'm getting towards the end. She's getting a little bit washed out with the light, but getting towards the end of finishing her, and I'm making her for a to raffle off at church to raise money for my church. So there she is. And she has like a little grouchy face. I really like kind of her lips crooked, but that's how she looks. So I'm working on her. And this is the newest baby that I'm sculpting. And please realize that, it's a work in progress. She has tons of work to do on this girl, but her name is Bethel, and she's going to be a chubby baby, and this is her head. I'm starting with her head, and I have a lot to do. Don't think that this is what she's going to look like. This is just she's still quite in the beginning stages, but you can obviously see she's going to be a chunky baby, chubby baby. So you can see all these lines I haven't smoothed in. I'm just giving you a idea of what she looks like. She's got blue eyes, and she's going to be open eyes. I haven't decided yet if she's going to be a full body, but I think I'm probably going to make her a partial silicone because she is so big. It would be really kind of difficult to make her molds and pour a baby as big as she's going to be. She's probably going to be about a 3-month size baby, maybe larger, maybe 3 to 6 months. But she's making her little face. I don't know if it's hard to tell right now, but she's kind of pursing her lips, like making a little kissy face. And that's the face that my son used to make a lot when he was a baby. So I wanted her to have that face. But like I said, she's got a long ways to go. So disregard that she kind of looks funny right now. But you can get the idea that from a distance that she's going to be a really chubby baby. So that's Bethel, and her name means House of God. And I picked that name because all of us Christians are supposed to be the house of God. Woo! Her face is moving. I think she agrees. So her head's rolling. But anyway, so she is clay, and she's made out of polymer clay. I've been sculpting her. So there she is. And I think I mentioned that I'm in a sculpting and doll making school now. So I'm having a lot of instruction and help with my teachers and mentors for making Bethel. And I also made this baby under their instruction. And she is a bundle baby, which means her head is clay, and she's one of a kind. I do plan on eventually molding her head. She won't have all this decoration on it, of course. That was just for my assignment. And her body is just cloth, so she's sleeping in a blanket. So there she is, and I named her Lore. Lore, Lore. And she is meant to be a baby of the sea. There's some real shells that I put on there. And so she's a baldy. Got her head covered there. And she's got brown eyes. And she always looks to me like she's getting ready to cry. So I just keep her to show my work in progress, where I've come from. So she's a tiny little one. But there she is. She kind of reminds me of something off of, what is that movie? The old movie. I'm trying to think of either Labyrinth or what was the other one? The one with the Skitsies. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The black, I don't know. Not the Black Diamond. But y'all know what movie I'm talking about. If we're back in the early 80s, you might know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're working on that. And here is my painting. This is where I do all the painting. Well, not all painting, but this is where, this is for the vinyl baby that I showed you at the beginning that I am painting. So that's kind of what my workspace looks like, a little mess. And I keep all the colors, the different color paints in these baby jar, and I just keep them there and seal them. and that works out great. And let's see, what else can I show you? I'll show you one last thing. That is from my silicone baby that I made, full body, and I actually detached the head. I was able to save the head, which is clay. So I'm going to make that a cuddle baby. So I'll make a mold where I can just make that baby into a cuddle baby too. So that is Thomas, his head. I'll probably see him in full body silicone before. And these are just some reference heads that I used to inspire me some. And the last thing I'm going to show you is up here is my shelf. And there's a big tall Santa. He's about 2 feet. He's beautiful. He is sculpted by one of my teachers that actually started the sculpting academy and doll school that I'm in. And he was not painted or created by me, but I just wanted to collect him because one of my teachers made him. Over there, that little crazy looking pumpkin girl, I did create her through one of the bonus classes that I took from my school. And she is a little pumpkin girl. Her name is Fancy, and I named her Fancy because she thinks she's a beautiful girl. And my dad said, "What is that?" He didn't think she was quite so beautiful, but I named her Fancy because she's beautiful in her own way. She thinks she's pretty, so that's why she has a pretty dress. So I did sculpt her head as out of clay, and I painted her, and under the direction of my class that I took, which was to create a pumpkin figure. And her hands are, I guess the closest thing, her hands are articulated, meaning they are posable. They have armatures in them, and it's like branches, if you can see that. She's got her other hand over here, and her little feet are like, sort of like branches, but they're covered in paper, like sort of like paper mache and wire, her hands and feet. And then she has a cloth body under there, which you can't see. And then her head is all clay. She got little teethers in there, and her name is Fancy, and people just laugh and love her to look at her because she makes them laugh, and she makes me laugh. So she's a cute little thing. Her name is Fancy. So that's all the stuff I've been working on the last, 4 or 5 months. But I will talk to you soon, and hopefully I'll be back with some more creations of mine. And I do have quite 3 or 4 new babies in my collection, so I'll be back and show you those. But these are the babies I've created and what I'm working on. So I thought you might like to see that, and I will talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed.